Okay, go ahead, wiggle your spine side to side, draw circles with your spine, draw circles with your neck. Begin to breathe deep into your belly. Deep inhale. Open your mouth, let it go. Move your shoulders. Allow your body to relax, release. Breathing in, breathing out. And interlace your fingers. Reach your arms up. Take a big breath in. And stretch your body side to side. Take an inhale. Exhale. Release that movement. Then place one hand over your belly, one hand over your heart. Begin to notice your body. Close down your eyes. Feel your sit bones on the ground. Feel the weight of your body on your sit bones. Feel the ground beneath you. Feel your legs, your toes. Begin to connect with your body. And notice your belly, your ribs, your chest, your heartbeat. Notice your shoulders, arms. Check in as if you're checking in on a good friend you love so dearly. And you're interested in every detail. You're curious about every detail going on at the moment. If there's any area that feels tight, breathing through it and releasing. And begin to invite more air into your belly. And take a few cycles of breath focused on your belly only. Expand your belly like a balloon. And soften. Expand. And soften. Notice if your breath is more around your chest. And invite without forcing. Breath to space below your navel. Might take a few breaths. Maybe it doesn't really happen today. And if so, just allow your body to breathe as deep and full as you can. Begin to take a little more air in, into belly and ribs. Rising to your second compartment. And then soften ribs and belly. Few more cycles here. Focus on belly and ribs. Doing your best. No forcing. And while you breathe, invite this three-part breath. Allow your body to relax into this moment. Ease into this moment. And notice if it doesn't feel strenuous to take a little more air in and fill up belly, ribs, and chest. All the way up. And let it go. And two more times. Big breath in, belly, ribs, and chest. And let it go. Next time, inhale into ribs, into belly, ribs, chest, and hold at the top. Fill up as much as you can and hold. Keep holding. Notice if you can take a little more air in. And keep holding. Open mouth, exhale. Empty out completely. And this morning, we're going to begin our practice with laughter. And our laughter meditation today is the intention for our laughter is to celebrate your personality, our personality, all the character, all the quirks, all the characteristics that are unique to you. And then we're going to dive into it. So take a big breath in. Fill up belly, ribs, and chest. Invite a big smile. And giggle out or laugh out loud. Let it out. Allow your body to relax and laugh. Notice how it feels this morning. Keep laughing. Take a breath in and laugh out loud. Give your best. One more time. Inhale and let it out. So good. Now take a breath in, lift your shoulders to your ears. Open mouth, roll your shoulders back and down, lift your chest, sit nice and tall, lengthen your neck, sit upright, but not uptight. And dive in now into your inner world and focus on your breath. Allow your body to breathe now, naturally, but notice if anything has changed in your breathing pattern. Notice how your body feels. Notice any sensations. Notice any sensations in your fingertips. Any warmth might arise from laughter. Notice your body receiving, the feel good hormones released through laughter. Notice how it feels. Notice how simple and powerful it is to just break anything, any pattern going on, and laugh. And begin to notice if your facial expression is relaxed, and clench your jaw, release your tongue, neck and shoulders. Notice arms, hands, fingers, palms. Notice your chest, the ribs, the belly. Notice movement of breath. Get to notice your senses, sense of touch, taste, smell, sounds you're hearing. And eyes are resting And notice if you see something behind your eyelids. And use your breath as your main focal point, a reference point to return to. Sensation of air flowing through your nostrils. Subtle sound of breath. Sensation of lungs expanding, contracting, heart beating. And notice your loving awareness, witnessing it all, witnessing your experience. And we work on connecting and listening to our higher self, our higher intelligence, our guidance from a higher source. But today, the intention is to connect and celebrate our human personality, the character through which we get to navigate through this adventure we call life, and its uniqueness. Connect with your unique body and its unique appearance, unique fingerprints, and your unique face, feature. How amazing it is that between almost 8 billion people, there is only one expression like you. And then there is your voice, unique voice, your unique story, your preferences, your dislikes, your emotions, your quirks, your so-called weaknesses and strengths. And take a moment to become friends with yourself and all of it. Your fears, desires, and especially those things that only you know about yourself that perhaps you don't share with anybody. We all have our vulnerability, our secrets that we feel perhaps afraid or ashamed to share. And go there in your inner sanctuary and connect with those things, those thoughts, perhaps desires, perhaps you don't share with anybody, or you're not proud of something you tend to judge yourself for, perhaps quietly, perhaps verbally, something perhaps you only share with somebody or some people. We can focus on the word shame and then guilt. Things you perhaps at some point learned that were to be ashamed of. And those things we tend to suppress or hide. And there is a power in loving them, bringing them to the surface, to the light. So they're no longer hiding in shadow. And when we no longer hide in the shadow doesn't darken our experience as much. Because those parts of you really, really want to be seen. And while we don't look at them, don't have to show them or share them, but it wants to be seen by you, by your loving awareness. It wants to be recognized by you. It wants to be accepted by you. And while we keep those things out of awareness, perhaps, hiding somewhere, eventually they show up and they express in different ways, as sometimes completely distorted, not really expressing what is actually going on. Can express itself as anger, dissatisfaction, and low self-worth. While there's all it takes is to realize that everything about you is worthy of love, and everything about you, it's included in this perfect divine package. How would not be? We are witnessing, experiencing, and embodying the most magnificent work of art, which includes those dark corners. So we get to recognize the light. So take a moment to love everything about you, to bring to the surface. And I highly recommend at some point today, journal about things you're ashamed of and bringing them to the light, to your loving awareness. And just by doing that, they get to be seen. You get to love that, and you get to shift into a higher level of awareness that moves up from shame to love. So I'll be quiet for a couple of minutes, and the question is, what are my secrets? Where am I ashamed of? What do I tend to hide? What do I don't share? Just ask and notice what arises. I'll be right back. Notice your breath in. Notice your breath out. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time. Big inhale. Big exhale. And place both hands over your heart center, chin to chest, and a gentle smile. Loving a smile towards yourself and everything about yourself. Take an inhale. And exhale, join your palms at your heart center, chin to chest, in gratitude for everything about you and something else you're grateful for. When you're ready, open your palms, cover your eyes, and receiving this loving touch that loves and accepts everything about yourself. And slowly spread your fingers, blink eyes open, and move your attention back out. Have a wonderful weekend.